We packed this courtroom today because this is a travesty of justice. And I want to speak to the people here in Manhattan, especially our business owners. Whether you own a large business or a small business, you need to lock your doors to repeat offenders. Those who repeatedly steal from you. Those who repeatedly harass and assault your staff. Those individuals who cause mayhem and destroy your stores and force customers to leave. DA Bragg is not on your side. He's on the side of the repeat offenders. And you need to close your doors. You cannot try to remove someone from your store. You cannot try to remove a shoplifter from your door, a disorderly from the store, because you will be arrested. And when you call 911 for that police officer to protect you, that police officer will be arrested and will be indicted. DA Bragg is not on your side. He's not on the side of police officers who go out every single day and protect the people of this city, who risk their lives. He's not on our side. He's on the side of the repeat offenders. And I have a message to the police officers behind me. DA Bragg has sent a clear message. Our elected leaders in City Council in Albany have been sending that message over and over and over again. They do not want us to do effective, proactive policing. And I say to the NYPD brass, they need to start listening to that message also. If we all saw today, there wasn't a chief or an inspector standing in front of that judge. There was a police officer standing in front of that judge. So we're gonna make sure that this message gets out. We have a billboard truck behind us, and we're gonna make sure that 1PP and City Hall hears that message loud and clear. And we need the help of our merchants here in Manhattan. Now I'm gonna turn it over to his attorney, our police officer's attorney, Stuart London, who will speak about the facts of the case.
Thank you, Pat. At some point, we have to use common sense. We have a situation in an Apple store on the Upper West Side where there's an individual there who's causing mayhem. In the past, he has attacked the security there. He's precluded from being not only in that store, but another store. And this police officer, one of the more experienced ones that we have, responds to the location to help the Apple store, to help the security guards, to do what we pay officers to do. And as he gets there, they engage in conversation, not for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, but for 40 minutes. And at the end of the 40 minutes when the store is closing, all this officer did was attempt to escort him out of the location. As he puts his hand on his elbow to have him leave, he immediately flings his arm back, tenses his body, and this officer reasonably thought he was going to be struck, and he hits him one time and he goes down with no injury at all. But what's amazing about this case is, and I was at the location and spoke to the security people, there's an eyewitness who was a security guard who said that he saw the individual, the complainant in this case, make a move, an aggressive, hostile move towards this officer just prior to the one punch. Was that individual called before the grand jury? No. Did the grand jury get the benefit of that exculpatory evidence? No. So as Pat Hendry, the president of the PBA, just stated, Greg is not a friend to the store owners, but he's certainly not a friend to the cops. Because if this was a fair presentation, and that individual was put in front of the grand jury, we probably wouldn't be here today. So this officer will litigate the matter. And lastly, isn't it interesting, the offer in the case is a harassment, which is the same legal effect as a traffic ticket. Are we really going to arrest police officers and then say, oh, by the way, plead guilty to a traffic ticket and it'll all go away? That's ridiculous. His actions were justified, and we are confident that he will be exonerated after trial.